Duh, comrade. You know all those Western city builders. You build the same city all the time. Oh, it gets boring. So what? We create city builder? When we build great Soviet Republic. Now that is city builder. Why I'm not keeping up that accent all through this video. Welcome, comrades, to the workers and the resources of great Soviet Republic, where everything is about cramming many people into a smaller space. For all my brothers and sisters are equal, except some are more equal than others. So one thing about playing this game, it does make you very, very grateful for modern Western living, I tell you. Woo! Holy moly. One of the first things that we need to feed our glorious people of the Republic here is food. I'm going to build 10 fields. I need to have them separated for some reason, like that much. That's fine. We shall build 10 fields, and it shall be glorious. Too many stones. Well, well, well. Next, we need a farm to work all of these crops. Blammo. Of course, here in the Great Soviet Republic, we are granted a many number of rubles. And we have a somewhat kind of generous, I suppose, amount of dollars for connections with the Western scum. We have a border basically here, and we have a border here. Then obviously Soviet border, the Western border. Boo! But we can trade with both. And in order to make rubles, we trade with the Soviets. And in order to make dollars, we trade with the Western there. Now, I think there is some point where we need Western vehicles essentially for certain things. So we do actually need to do that stuff. So yeah, because I'm not going to deny it though. The old road building tool in this game is quite satisfying, if not a little wibbly wobbly. But you know what? I like a little bit of wibbly wobbly because it makes it look au naturel to a degree. Of course, we're going to connect that to our border there with the Soviet Republic. All right, here we go. We need to purchase some vehicles. So we need a tractor, a combine, and a covered truck. Ta-da! I'll tell you one thing, this game goes into some insane detail, right? I need to buy liquid fertilizer for the farm here. Like, you can make it. I think you can make it. There's a whole industrial setup here. You look at all the industries that we've got access to, you know. I think one of them is industrial fertilizer or something like that somewhere. I guess it's under food. Maybe not. Miscellaneous construction, clothes, wood, coal, oil, chemical. It's probably going to be under chemical then, isn't it? For the fertilizer. But, I mean, there's... I thought this was a bit of a joke of a game, basically. When Hooded Horse sent it to me, I was like, whatever. Who wants to build a city builder in the Soviet? And it got some serious detail, like crazy amounts. Even like conveyors, automation, factory to factory connections and stuff. There's some serious depth in this thing. There we go. My tractors are sowing fields. There's nobody on that tractor, but it's working away. We'll just sort of ignore the fact that it's piloted by a ghost. Meanwhile, what I will do is create a simple little bus stop. Oh, look at that. That's like... Schlap. Oh, no, it doesn't work. There you go. Can I just, like, build it there? On the existing road? That'd be nice. Right, I don't know what I'm going to do with this bus stop, to be honest. It is a little bit wild. So, we could build little footpaths to connect our things up there. It looks amazing. Look at this nonsense. Little footpaths. Yes, I've got zebra crossings everywhere now. Take that. You know when you set a bus stop up like this, right? You gotta buy a bus. And before you can buy a bus, you gotta buy a depot for the bus. So, you know, of course. Why not? So we put a depot there for reasons. And then we bring this road around here. Oh, hang on. Use the mouse wheel to increase the curvature. What are you doing? There we go. Increase the curvature. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at how many people are piling into the bus stop What they don't know is there's no buses yet. Okay, I have a bus. Bingo. And then we got to set this bus on a route. So we go add that stop and then go to that stop. And then we launch. And off it trots on its merry little way. This Soviet era. Oh, yes. Look at it chugging out diesel like an absolute delinquent. Why do these people on the bus stop? They don't even know where they're going. You're going to the farms to work in the fields. I think they just like going to the bus stop for fun. Why? You weirdos. Of course, now that we got all these crops and stuff, we need a factory to billow out pollution and supply our supermarket here. Now, I think what we can do, if I build the factory here, you see these little yellow lines? They're like connectors, right? So, because I'm making food, I think I can connect the factory to the supermarket for direct delivery to the shelves from the factory. And that is Republic and Soviet level thinking. There we go. Build my glorious factory. Yes. Why does my supermarket look like a motel? It's got curtains in the windows and everything. Not a trolley in sight. Looks like somewhere you'd go to get a suspicious lump removed. And of course, no Soviet Republic would be complete without a glorious distillery making alcohol. Alcohol for our citizens, of course. The glory of industry. The chimney stacks are alight, and food and vodka is flowing. They call it alcohol, but we all know what's going on here. One thing I have to give this game credit for, serious credit for, is the music. The music is so patriotically Soviet. It's amazing. I feel like sitting here saluting the whole time. Yes, look at all my workers. They can't even be bothered to take the bus. They walk to the factories now. That's right. Just remember, there's far too much color in their clothing, though. Let's be honest. This is... yellow? That looks awfully Western to me. Get the secret police on her immediately. Immediately. Of course, no Soviet city is complete without statues of Lenin, monuments of the great Soviet Republic. And of course, the classic hammer and sickle. To make sure everybody is fully aware of where they're living and how easy it is to get executed. Right? If I could make the grass grey to blend in with everything, I would. Unfortunately, nature is non-conformist. Our scientists are working on a way of making nature conform to the best Soviet color scheme of grey. Now, as we know, our workers are our most important part. They need to be looked after. We need to ensure that they are fit and healthy and ready to work, always. All the time. So, we're going to build a hospital. And we're going to connect that to various transportation links and ensure that they can walk to the hospital. And as always, we need to buy some good quality Soviet ambulances. Get 3 of them because, let's be honest, people are going to die here. One of the worst disasters that can hit us is the destruction of buildings and infrastructure that was so carefully and costly to build. We need to look after our buildings. So a fire station is in order in case they burn down, which is no doubt a Western ploy. And nothing like good quality Soviet fire trucks. What are the odds of that? I build a fire station and then a fire breaks out immediately. All that just good timing. I knew it, you see? This is the power of Soviet leadership. They know. They just know. It means you just gotta trust and have faith in them. Unwavering, complete 100% loyalty. Failure to have loyalty, of course, may be met with some consequences. Speaking of unwavering government loyalty, it's time to remind our citizens of the benefits of the great Soviet Republic. Holy crap, that's a big building. Wow. This is the headquarters of the Soviet Party in this tiny little rural town that has 10 fields and a food factory. The entire population could work in this. That's enormous. Absolutely insane. Shall build it here. Because the leadership says so. The glory of Soviet architecture. Oh, yes. This is the absolute pinnacle of all Soviet towns. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful concrete. No personality whatsoever. Fantastic. That's what we want. We don't want to be encouraging any independent thought around here, okay? And of course, we can actually research stuff within the headquarters of the Communist Party here. It's kind of, well, I suppose, like a university. We are going to research secret police because we need to keep an eye on that woman in the yellow dress, all right? And where the hell she got that from? It actually hang Christmas lights in this thing. Hang on. Can I decorate this? Can I hang? Oh, look at this. I did not know this was possible. That is fantastic. I can actually decorate. I've not seen a city builder that lets you do that before. That's amazing. Yeah, wait. My freaking supermarket isn't looking quite so dull anymore, huh? Look at that. Eternal flame. Let's go. Where can we have this? We need an eternal flame, obviously. I have to put it near night where we don't have a monument yet. I'm going to put it up here by the bus station. It would fit there perfectly if you'd let me do it. Yeah, there's a little restrictive on kind of like where you can place stuff, which hurts a little bit, especially when they give you like all of these wonderful decorative options, and then they do that kind of rubbish. Where it's like, nah, I'll put it next to the hospital. Poetic. That concrete is looking pretty moldy already. Look at that. Woohoo! Yeah, so there's loads of decorators. You can have fences, you can have concrete fences and brick and everything like that. You go pretty hard on it, really. Park gates. Fence gates for paths and stuff like that. You can make little entire park areas. That's quite nice, that. Because there is a bit of time, you're like waiting for things to complete. For example, the research of the secret police here. Could be setting up a whole new industry, I suppose. Or we could be creating a little nice park area for our citizens. It's a perfect place for it here next to the supermarket. I've already got like a little sports pitch here. Medium fountain. Yes. So the fences and stuff. And we have fence gate. Oh my god, why has it got barbed wire on it? It looks like these fences aren't happy fences. They're sad fences. Hang on, so they connect like that, right? So we put a little fence there. Okay, so that's not too bad. That's nice. That's inviting. Yeah. And then I just continue it with... Oh, that's just quite intuitive. So we can set up our... Oh, hello. Set up a little walled garden here. So we can set up a fountain. And then we can put like some trees and shrubberies. And they've got to grow. Well, it's quite difficult. Yeah, I think you need to give yourself a lot more space than I'm giving here, because the pathing tools are quite restrictive. It's going to take a little while for these trees to grow, and we'll get the full effect at some point. But I do like the decorating options you got here. It's just like, yeah, it looks like it's got some serious clipping issues. Not easy to get things in here. Still, you can make little walled areas, parks and stuff. That's cool. Oh yes, now back to serious business though. Secret police headquarters. Oh yes. We of course need this to be in a very secretive location where nobody suspects. Nobody suspects the secret police. I love this. Secret police. They're a giant iron innocuous building about as secret as freaking gravity. Brilliant. Am I buying? Trabby's gotta be a trabby. Nobody suspects a trabby. The secret police will now use their trabbies to go around residents in our town, make sure that they are loyal to the regime, of course, and any that they are not Well, let's just say it's a good job there's a river nearby. But it is definitely time now. We need to add more workers to our glorious republic here. I'm going to build another road here so that I can fit them in. They'll be close to the existing amenities, you see. This is pure efficiency right now. Make them close to the original amenities. Therefore, we don't have to build new amenities. Everything's fine. And also, they're closer to the factories and the farms. They'll have even more workers for those as well. Fantastic. We need more people because we need more agents for the secret police. But at the moment, I have all 1% of unemployed due to no workplace or university. With all these extra workers, it's time to really up some productivity right now. We're going to build coal mine. Oh, yes. A coal processing plant to manage the coal, of course. To process the coal that's being managed. We are going to need a little train station here. I'm going to put a train station here. I need to flatten this terrain first. And then we build a train station. I'm going to use trains to basically shuttle workers in from my town, which is miles away. All the way over here. There's a train line exists there. We're going to try and get, I don't know, a station around about here-ish somewhere. I need to get the train line to connect to that. And then we get a train going all the way down here. We will shuttle our new workers here into that. So we can connect from here and we can run it underneath the road bridge there. Just about. Or we can run it that way. Let's try and go that way. I think we can go underground. There we go. I think I got it. So you can look at underground over here. F3, basically. So now that we got that, we can build a regular railway out of there. And then we can get a nice little station. Ta-da! And there we go. At least one train line set up. And it's actually connected to the border. So if we connect the coal to this as well, we can use it to ship our coal out and trade it with the rest of the Soviet Republic's nations. Lovely. Right. Now we just got to drag this thing all the way down here. When you're sort of planning logistics like this, I suppose you can check each station type and what it can kind of create. So we look at our coal processing plant here. So it consumes coal or it produces coal. So we need a train station that can load coal. We can have a look at the cargo train stations here. Cargo train. Does it take coal? Nope. Train aggregate loading. These, I think, are basically like the cargo trains, but for conveyors, essentially. So you can see this takes coal. We don't need a big one. We need a small one, ideally, because we're only like one small coal thingy. But you can see there's a crap load of them, all slightly different. Some cost more, some cost less. So this one costs barely any, but I'm not sure if it has a conveyor connector. It does say it takes coal. There we go. We'll put that one there. We're going to hold again because we're going to flatten the terrain, and that costs 700 rubles. There we go. Last thing we need over here then is a train depot. Oh, I need to flatten again for that. Very lumpy around here. And we can connect our lines to that. And this means that what we can do is we can buy some trains now. We'll buy a passenger train, first of all, because we need one for passengers. Motor cars, passengers, 95 passengers, 210. Woof. Next, we need to set the train up and give it a route. So all the way back here, we say, go to the station, load, unload. Then go to the station by the coal mine, load and unload. Then we say, go, my friend. First stop is unreachable from current position. Oh, yeah. I see what's going on here. There appears to be a bit of a hole in my rail network. I've only got one line. And I'm guessing these trains can't just magically flip themselves around, huh? So we need a whole two-way rail system. Cool. Let's get it done. Fortunately, these railway lines seem to snap together quite nicely. And off it goes. What an absolute champion. Look at him go. Woohoo! Got a bit of a way to go, but this is going to be the only way, till I build like a motorway or highway or something, that the workers will be able to get to our new coal mine and processing facility. And then, of course, we need to then ship the coal out. So we need another train. Let's just assume that's going to work. Oh, I'm having a bit of a fight with the zoom controls a second. Hang on. I want to see what the train does when it reaches the station, actually. Does it just magically turn around? Or does it go backwards? Because it's on a line with a dead end. I'm hoping it goes backwards. Or it just flips itself round. I don't know. Here we go. And flip it out. Magic Soviet train! Strong train! Just to flip itself on its track. What was that? I don't even know. Anyway. The train just magically flipped itself. What am I doing with this coal? Am I just fucking processing it and then what? I think I gotta wait until I've produced 100 tons and then we'll see what the game tells us to do. Because I think industry coal, we can put it into a storage. Does that store coal? No. 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 Aggregate storage. Here we go. That can go into a storage, I suppose. If we've got nowhere for it to go. Or we could ship it to storage up there, but it would make sense if it was here, I suppose. Going straight into the train station. We have workers. We have workers? Nobody wants to work in the coal mines. Uh-oh. That's because everybody's already got a job. We need more workers! We need to build more houses! Glorious houses for our glorious workers. Are these even full? Yeah. Yeah. More houses. Well, I can't get citizens to arrive here. It turns out they're too far. So I can actually say, where should citizens go? You can actually tell them, I want you to go and work in the coal mines, but there's no connections to this building, which is untrue. Or the building is too distant. That might be true. It is a very long way away. So I suspect, despite my amazingly efficient Soviet-era public transportation system, we're gonna have to build some houses here. Yeah, why do people want to live next to where they work? I mean, it seems silly to me. I don't know. Low quality rural flats? That'll do. Wait, how many employees do I need? 220? That's 15. Okay. 235 people. Let's see if we can get residents for 235 people at the lowest possible cost. 20 workers, 30 workers. Anyway, 30. All right, we go bigger. 110. Now we're talking. Get a bit better. Large. 157. Oof. Maybe do two of these brick flats. This will do. I would certainly not set this up in any way whatsoever for residential buildings. They've got nothing around here. So they're gonna have to head into town for like the most basic shit. You wanna go to cinema? You wanna have a drink? You wanna do some food shopping? Oh, you'll be lucky. You're gonna have to catch a train. But fear not, because there is actually a train. Would you believe it? I put a train in just for you guys. Also, you can all connect to these roads, these footpaths that I made. You know, enjoy. Look, we have people now. They're coming. They're going. Yay! People are working. Between those two, I have 220, assuming they get filled. Well, yeah, that's good for one. I need 15 more for that, though. Do we have a house with 15? Just 15, 20, 20, 30, 10. What the hell? 20, that'll do. We'll have a few extras. Whatever. You can go there. That'll do. Bingo. Alright, so we had to jiggery-pokery a little bit, but we now have the working coal mine. It's producing coal. Look at that. So they can go on they're already loading into the train station. Wonderful. I wasn't sure if I needed to connect both sides of the train station because the train comes in this side, but it turns out they just need to get into the station. They'll figure the rest out for themselves, so that works. quite nicely. Off it goes. They're all buggering off to the pub now. You know? Okay, so we are... Current production percentage, 0. Yay! The coal is full. We've filled the coal storage up. Which means it's not going anywhere. Okay, so that's now full as well. Resources available from coal processing plant, 25 tons of coal. Yeah, we need to get rid of it. We need to either take it to storage or sell it off. So I think I'm going to sell it off. So we're going to get a diesel locomotive. This is a big juicy diesel with lots of power. Yes, you'll do. And we need something like a cargo wagon, right? That can deal with coal. There we go, 50 tons of coal. You'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll do. Let me set this guy up with a route. We say stop here, then go all the way to the border and unload. Yeah. All right. Go for it, sunshine. And off it goes, probably, hopefully. I'm lost. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So he'll collect 25 tons. I really should have checked how much it can load before adding like a shitload of cars on there. There it is, just loading it. Yeah, it's unloading it, loading it. There we go. Now we're talking. Yes. Look at it go. Fill that train up. Fill it. There you go. It's off. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. I'm just going to go ship a bunch of coal off to my neighbors. Honestly, it becomes transport fever after a while, doesn't it? It's just like, yes, I must set up my production lines and stuff. But there we go. It's a little shame I can't get people to travel that far for work, but, you know. Who wants to travel for work? Yeah. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this quick preview and look into workers and resources of the Soviet Republic. Thank you to Hooded Horse for sending me a key to this game. I don't think I've played a city builder quite like it. But it sure is fun. It's quite a few games pumped into one. You got your city builder, you got your logistics and stuff like that. Plus, you know, with a little bit of Tropico attitude in there as well. There is some good news because they have released a DLC and all the profits of said DLC is going to the Ukrainian Red Cross in support of victims of the Ukrainian war. So it's all in good fun. It's always fun to poke fun at the Soviets, let's be honest. And communism. Why not? But I hope you've enjoyed and thank you so much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you for the next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Dash Devanya!